My name is Randolph DelLago. I'm 76 years old, and I live in Boynton Beach. The last 50 years of my life working in various theaters. Now I'm honored to be at the Wick Theater, write and direct a series of musical memory programs. I call them musical memories because we celebrate the great composers and the lyricists of Broadway from Jerome Kern and Gershwin all the way to the present. I was making coffee in my kitchen one night, and it hit me. It was like a horse kicked me in the chest. I knew it was death. I knew what it was. And I remember debating for all of 10 seconds, ambulance or drive. And I realized if I drove, it's only half the distance. So I got in the car with death seated beside me, and I drove to Bethesda Hospital. And I think I parked directly in front of the emergency room doors, very rude, but I couldn't have walked further. And I gave the man my keys, and I think I collapsed. I don't remember anything for the next couple of days. And when I came out of it, I found out that one person had saved me. And this is a legend. This is what I was told, that a nurse called Dr. Gibber at home and told him the situation. He drove to the hospital, sized up the situation, and took on the challenge. And 9.5 hours later, I was still alive. You know, it was just, I literally owe my life to one man.
90% of the time, patients don't ever make it to the hospital, and they will pass before they notice what's going on. Mr. DelLago presented with a very typical dissection. An aortic dissection is when the aorta, the largest blood vessel of the body, tears. We have multiple layers, and sometimes the inside layer will tear with containing the outside layer. The most common reason that this happens is because of high blood pressure. More than 80% we find is because of high blood pressure or other medical conditions related to the arteries. Other reasons are because of familial issues that have a defect in the collagen vascular of the arteries. Mr. DelLago did very well after surgery. He woke up pretty fast after the surgery, and his post-operative care was not unexpected. He stayed in the hospital until he was able to recover and then go to an inpatient rehab where he continued to recover, regain his strength to be able to get up and walk and to continue to do his activities of daily living.
What Dr. Gibber actually gave me was a second act, because I should have died on October 27th. You know, and had he not come to the hospital, I would have died. The end result of all of this, of course, is one, an enormous appreciation of life. And of course, to come back to the theater, which I love so much too.
Seeing patients recover and do well after such large, intense procedures really gives me satisfaction knowing that all the years that I went to training and everything that I've done really makes it worthwhile. People in Palm Beach County should feel honored that there's a diamond in the rough, that we have a great hospital here that can take care of all the complex surgical, cardiac surgery needs that they have. They don't have to look for other places in the community or other cities or other states to go look for their care.